On holiday, mate.
He's Irish.
I know, I'm getting red for it.
Nice, g'day, how are you? You're well? Yeah, of course. Yeah, nice to see you. Everything all right? Good man.
Hey, Rob, that victory must be pretty sweet because last year you probably didn't quite go to plan, but tonight managed to kind of carry some of those statements.
I'm just proud of the boys, the effort they put in, they got the rewards. Yeah, really pleasing for the group. Had a wee bit of disruption during the week, short turnaround. And to, come here, the Tars have been good all year at home and, yeah, wrapped.
A few sides have stepped up here, the Chiefs only about a month ago or so. Like, was that a pretty easy kind of fall into a bit of a false sense of security when you come over here and you know the Tars, like, whatever, but did you really have to go, no, this is a game that we've got to win to ensure we get in the top two?
I think everyone's capable of beating everyone if you're just a wee bit off, and we talked about that earlier in the week, led by Davey and the leadership group, about making sure the focus is in the right areas, and they've done a great job and got rewarded for it, which is great.
Just a line on James O'Connor as well. How do you finish?
The next Australian 10 for the Lions series. Yeah, no, he's great value for us. He's awesome, both on and off the park. In every way, he's committed to the Crusaders beautifully, and the boys are committed to him. And he's, it's one of the great things about footy, isn't it? He's come across and adopted the values and the standards that the Crusaders hold, and he's adding value to the group every day. It's really nice.
David, are you surprised at how well James has adapted on and off the field? He just seems to fit it in so well culturally with you guys as well.
No, not at all. Like from the first day I met him, like he's a really warm and welcoming person, and he just brings a lot of great energy to the team. And he was awesome for our young teens. Obviously, Tah's been injured, but the likes of Rivers, having that calming influence around our team is just great. And he's been around the world, played in massive games, big stadiums, and he knows what it's about. So it's great to have his experience.
You're a man who's played at the highest level internationally. Do you think that you're obviously not the man making the decision, but do you think he would have the ability to still play international footy?
Oh, 100%. I see it every day. And I think him being able to come on and finish games is exactly what you need in big test matches. He's been there, done it before, and certainly if I was picking the team, he'd be there. He's just a great person to have in your team, like regardless of the rugby or the factor. He's just got a great mind on him.
In all seriousness, Rob, number 10 is a bit of a trouble spot for the Wallabies. Yeah, could you see him filling that spot for the Wallabies?
Davey, the legend's played outside him a fair bit now, and he's just endorsed him, boots and all. So certainly from all the things that a coach wants from your player, he's terrific value.
Rob, you're missing some All Blacks tonight. Johnny McNichol stepping up at 15, the Welsh international. Will Jordan, just the character of this group to step up even when there are some pretty key injuries. How important is that in a competition like this?
Oh, it's extremely. Have to go to the, to your whole squad time and time again. It's a robust, tough competition. It's been really well put together, and the durability of the group this year's really held us in good stead. We've been really comfortable leaving a couple of boys behind on occasion to be able to freshen them up, and also to be able to expose others. So we're expanding the depth and breadth of the group all the time, and we're going to have to go to the group over the next 5 or 6 weeks as well. So.
Sorry, David, I was just going to ask you about obviously coming off the Chiefs' loss to then bounce back here in Sydney, a tough place to win traditionally this season for teams, and a tough run home with the Brumbies coming up in a few weeks' time as well. How important was it to get things right tonight and have a bit of a statement?
Yeah, really important for us to bounce back. I think if you look back in history, Crusaders haven't travelled well and played that well in Sydney, so we wanted to acknowledge that and knew we had to come with the mindset that they're going to be physical, and I think the start tonight really helped us in that way, and Yeah, like Rob said, there's a few disruptions with a few injuries late in the piece with us, but I'm just really happy for our young boys that stepped in. Taylor Cahill, Seb Calder, these guys getting a lot of experience at this level. So yeah, it's awesome to have that in our back pocket with those boys coming on.
Rob, were you surprised at maybe the Waratahs' first half performance, or pleasantly surprised at how good you guys were in the first half?
I think it's always a combination. I probably, you look at it, that they were just a little bit off in the first half, came out steaming in the second. We took advantage of that though, and it's a credit to us. It's very hard to say whether it was because of our abilities that they weren't able to get access to the game, but I certainly wasn't surprised by our performance. We've got a quality side, and we're growing all the time, and it's just exciting to see it all unfold.
How do you reflect as a coach? Obviously, difficult season last season. You know what happened with the game here. To be with this team now, I mean, how do you reflect on that as a coach, the evolution of this team?
I think that it's not about me. Like, it's never has been. For me, my heartbreak was in the boys, and the look on their faces last year, and the despair of not being able to have success. Obviously, the joy is the other way around now. The success is coming, and they've earned the right to feel really good about their performances because they've worked bloody hard in the off season and into now, and it's just a joy. And I think all the staff are really just so proud of what the group's being able to do, and they've earned the right to feel that way.
David, we'll come back to you. Sebi Reece equalled the all-time Super Rugby try scoring record today. Just a word on him, I guess he's obviously been doing it for a long time, but for him to get